My name is Jose from Houston, Texas. I met Susan about around 2003, shortly after my father had passed away. At the time, Susan was doing a radio. It was a regular guest in a morning radio show in Houston. And one day, she announced that she was doing a group reading at the hotel where she was staying. So I took my family, my mom, sister, brother-in-law, my wife, to that reading. And at some point, among 200 or 300 people, she looked in my direction, pointed at me, and said she was sensing a father figure that was standing next to me, and described very accurate details about he had passed, and gave us some messages from my dad that gave us peace to the family. It was very comforting. After that, we exchanged the details, we stayed in touch, and every time she would come back to Houston, I would try to book a one-on-one reading with her, private readings. And at some time, she came up with this group, mediumship classes for a small group that she put together. And I signed up right away because I was very much into that. And we were about roughly, I believe, 8 to 10 people. We would get together on the weekends following her class book. It was very organized and well structured. We would practice, we would do guided meditations. We would practice with dreams interpretation. We would try to read the energy of an object that was in an envelope. We would try to read each other. She also gave us some introductory classes to Reiki and healing. Unfortunately, she could not continue to come back to Houston to continue these classes. But we remained friends. We remained in touch over the years. Our friendship kept just growing and growing. And every time she would come to Houston, I would make time to see her because she slowly became some sort of my spiritual guide. And I would enjoy getting together with her and spend an entire afternoon just catching up on life, in her, whatever had happened in her life since our last meeting, and in my life, catching up about everyone in my family, because she got to know everyone. We all love her. And during those times, we, after a couple hours of chit-chatting about us, we get to work. She does always guided meditation, and we do that. She does energy balancing and chakra healing on me, and always finish with some healing work. And I walk out of there completely renewed. I tell people that these are like spiritual spa days for me. So I always look forward to seeing Susan not only as the great friend she is for me, but also for me to spoil myself with some spiritual spa days. She's very, very important in my life, and I hope that everyone who is just getting to know her can appreciate and be touched by her the way I did. It's truly a blessing in my life.